Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name's Jasmin Condet, and I'm a realtor in Kalamazoo with 5-star real estate. Today I'm with a familiar face.
Dennison with My Mutual Mortgage.
And today we're going to give you 7 ways to get your offer accepted. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Let's hop on in it. All right, Chris, you want to start? Put you on the spot.
Absolutely. So, what I'm seeing to get offers accepted is get pre-approved first. Contact the lender early, so that way you can take the necessary steps to get your credit score as high as possible, to maybe bump you out of an FHA zone into a conventional loan, because that will have an impact on your offer in this competitive market.
Yes, that's a great point, Chris. And to piggyback off of contacting the lender early, it'll be a great idea to also get some of your paperwork in line, because we all know they're going to be prying all into your business. It's better to have some of your things together, so then you can get the ball rolling pretty early. What are some of those paperwork documents that they may need, Chris?
So the basic documents, if you're a W-2 employer, is your last 2 W-2s for the last 2 years, a copy of your driver's license, and then 1 month's worth of bank statements, or I say asset statements because I like to see the big picture. So that would be your investments, your savings, checking, and retirement accounts.
Okay.
And then a copy of the last 4 pay stubs if you're paid weekly, or 2 if you're bi-weekly. So those are the basic documents that we'll need to start.
Okay. And then these next things are kind of things that you're going to want to do, like once you are in the process of actually making an offer. What are some of those things that you can do, or your realtor can do, to make your offer strong? So I like to have the lender contact the listing agent and just kind of let them know, hey, this client is strong, they're reliable, I've took their file through underwriting, if that's something that your lender does. Just kind of giving them a hey, they're awesome.
Yeah, and that's one of the benefits about getting all your documents in early, because from my perspective, I can call that listing agent and I can have confidence hey, I reviewed everything, we're going to get this deal closed.
Yep.
So.
Okay. And moving on, another thing that I've been seeing that get offers accepted is having a shorter inspection period. So I don't like to recommend waiving an inspection, because I feel like you want to know what you're getting yourself into. This is a big purchase. So although some people do waive, I never suggest, but I do suggest maybe a shorter inspection period. You have 10 days, and most of the time an inspector can get out within a few days and get you that report within the same day or the next day. So shorter inspection period. What's your next point?
So my next point is, making sure that there's escalation clauses in the purchase agreement, right? Would you agree? Is that?
Yeah, I would agree. I think an escalation clause is awesome. What that is say you make an offer for $100,000, and you'll say, but I'm willing to go $100 above any other offer up into $150,000. So that's what an escalation clause is. And if we piggyback off of an escalation clause, we're going to go into what an appraisal gap. Because, if you're going to offer to pay a little bit more, it's also good to be able to fill in the gap if you are going above what the offer is. An appraisal gap will be just that. So if the house comes in and it appraises at that $100,000, but you offer $150,000, you're saying, okay. So you're essentially saying that I have money to fill in the gap from where it appraises at and how much I am offering on this home.
Yeah, so I think it's great because it kind of shows the difference. So if you're offered at 144 and you put in an appraisal gap of $4,000 and then it only appraises for 140, then the seller is still getting the same amount because you guarantee to cover that $4,000 gap.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. What's another thing that you find that works?
One thing I've been seeing a lot is higher earnest money deposits. You know, a lot of people do like 5 or 1,000. The people that put $5,000 to $10,000 down usually can help get their offer accepted.
Yeah.
Is that what you're seeing a lot more of?
Yeah, I have. Because it's kind of saying, and what earnest money is basically like I'm going to buy your house. It's like a good faith deposit, I guess you could call
Deposit,
it.
yeah.
You know, so
it's like I'm putting this money down because I want to buy your house.
Yeah, and the higher the money, the more serious you look, and then it gives the seller confidence that if
Absolutely.
something happens, they're kind of like, okay, it didn't waste my time that much because I have some money to fall back on.
Yeah, because there are instances, right, where the seller might be able to keep that EMD.
Yeah.
You know, usually during the inspection period, you have that little clause in there saying if the inspections don't go well, you get your EMD back. But if they move forward and they back out last minute, that EMD's up for grab to the seller.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
It really gives them incentives because if, hey, they backed up, get $10,000.
So, another thing that I've been seeing, I was just telling Chris, I'm like, buyer letters. So I know some people are against them, some people are for them. Me personally, I like them. I've had times where on both sides, being representing a buyer and representing a seller, where the offers got accepted just because they like the letter that the buyers has. They like the letter that the buyer has written, and they may choose to just counter that offer, or they may choose just to accept it as his. So,
See, I'm glad you mentioned it because on the lending side too. So what I've done, and this seriously happened, where I got an offer accepted. I did a video pre-approval letter introducing the seller and the listing agent to myself, explaining the process of the mortgage and what to expect, and I told them exactly, you know, when they would get updates. And the listing agent, after we closed, told me that I accepted your offer because of your video and your explanation, your passion. In those letters, those buyers are expressing the same thing, like, hey, this is the real deal, we're going to take care of this house, we love it.
yeah, I agree. People, even though people are selling the house, they care about who they're selling the house to. A lot of times, you'll be surprised. It's so much like emotional connection to this home. So a lot of times when someone can make a connection with somebody who's coming in to buy a house, it's like you get a leg up. I'm telling you, like.
Yeah, especially I think was. Tell me if I'm wrong, but you know, in this market, you know, you got higher rates, you know, a super competitive market or low inventory. And so really, a lot of the homes that I see are folks that have been in their homes 30, 40 years, where they have a strong connection to the home. And so a letter like that just might
It gives you that extra little.
give you the edge.
And then I think we are number 7. So the last thing is seller concessions. Like actually the buyer helping pay for some of the seller's closing costs. Are you getting that across your desk?
Yeah, and you know, so here's the thing too, for all those that are utilizing MISTA, the down payment assistance program. So I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of Kalamazoo, what I love about Kalamazoo is a lot of the area qualifies for the $10,000. You can actually, MISTA allows the buyer to pay for the owner's title. So you could throw that in with the down payment assistance.
Oh, nice.
So that's a huge win. But yeah, getting the buyer to pay some of the seller's cost. I'm definitely seeing that more.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, those are our 7 tips to help you get your offer accepted in this crazy market. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or to Chris. Of course, I will have his information in the description box. Feel free to drop some questions below. And if you guys are in the market, of course, I'm going to have a link below so you guys can reach out to me and schedule a free consultation about what it is that you guys need. Anything for you to add, Chris?
Yeah, if you're like, the only thing I would add, if you're looking to buy a house in the last 12 months, contact a lender or myself, because it's free, like she said, to get the initial consultation so you can put a plan together that's going to help you present a strong offer and be in a better position to win your home purchase.
Okay. Well, that is all that we have for you guys today. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the bell notification so you know the next time a video comes out, and of course, subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye.